Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and we're continuing on with the Esther Journal, and I'm just kind of going page to page and looking for things I can do to make it more interesting. And I got out my format idea journal, and one of the things I pulled out was the banner, and shameless promotion here. This is a kit on my Etsy, in my Etsy shop. It's a format idea journal kit 1 and kit 2. And then there's other ideas on YouTube that are not in the kit, but anyway, that's where this came from. So I'm going to do one that says Esther and put that in there. Gonna let that finish drying. And then let's see, so here's what I did. I don't think I got this in the last video. So this is Vashti's page, sort of, it's kind of evolved. So here's her little pocket and the button and this card or tag. Vashti refuses to obey and is banished. So I did one of these enhanced paper clips with orange and pink net, and then I have so the next thing is the beauty pageant. So I put that here for now. Haven't quite figured out what to do about that. And Mordecai. Oh, and I need to put Haman somewhere. He kind of got left over here on the outskirts. And Haman, really, this looks like a good place for Haman because it's kind of a plain, ugly page. It's not ugly, but you know what I mean. I don't really want to put him on a beautiful page. So I think I might put him here. So I'm going to need a pocket for him. And probably just a plain pocket would do. So I'm looking in my scraps for different pieces. Here's one that's kind of dark. It's got some mica spray on it. You probably can't see it from there, but I'm gonna just cut that and use that as a pocket. He's the villain in the story, so we don't want anything too beautiful for Haman's page. So I'm just gonna stick that on there. Well, good grief. I put glue everywhere but where I wanted it. Okay. All right, so Haman's got a home now. And then in this envelope in the middle, I wrote a letter or a note. And this is just what I wrote for mine. You can write whatever you want, but I said, God is not mentioned in the book of Esther, but he is hidden throughout. His provision and protection for his people plays out in the events that take place. God had made an everlasting covenant with the Jews that is still in effect today, and God cannot lie. So I just hand wrote that out like a letter, tore the edges so it would look not manufactured. And so that's just what I'm going to put in my envelope. And then on this one, if I perish, I perish. I think I'm going to make that pop up. So I got my format book out, and I had a pattern in there. Oh, what did I do with it? Oh, did I put it back in here? Yep. Okay, so here's the format I'm going to do. This is it's the same idea. It's just a little bit bigger. And it's a 1/2 inch, 3.5 inches, 1/2 inch, 3.5, 1/2 inch, 3.5, and then a glue tab. Actually, it's this way around. So I'm just going to grab some paper. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out. I'm just going to cut. And I did this the other day, and like I said then, this isn't the critical part as far as how wide it is. These lines are what are important. So you want to fold them. I say that, and it looks like to me like they're not quite straight, but we'll see. Okay. So see, like I said, it doesn't matter that that doesn't line up perfectly because this is going to be behind something and doesn't show. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the glue tab, and you want the glue to be right at the edge on a pop-up on the fold. And then it should lay flat, and this one does. And so this is the pop-up mechanism. And so when you have a pop-up box like this, you glue it on the fold always. Well, I say always. Let's just say that's what we're going to do this time. Okay, so where was that at? Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to glue this fold line into the fold here. And of course there would have to be a string on this one. Oh well. So it'll be like this, and then this will glue here. And then when it, let's see, when it opens up, it'll be like this. And when it closes, it'll close like that. And the only limitation is you want to make sure that this doesn't stick out too far outside of your journal, and it won't. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And like I said, you want that fold to be on the fold of the journal. And then I'm going to glue this onto it right at the edge. Actually, it'd be smarter to put the glue here because it's smaller than the tag. Okay. So I'm going to put it right up against there. And then I'm going to close it so I can smash it down. And oops, didn't stick. Here, I got to put a little bit more. Well, do I? I'm going to put a little bit more glue there and smash it flat and kind of hold it for a second. So it did work. It is popping up, but you got to make sure your glue holds. Don't play with it too early till it's all glued in. Let's see if that worked. Oh, no, but still wanting to. This over here is not wanting to stick. Okay. Okay. So it pops out from your page, and there's movement. So when somebody looks at the journal, it'll catch their eye because it's moving separate from the page. All right, so there's the pop-up. And let's see, what was the other thing I was going to do? I think I was getting ready to make some pockets. Just some plain pockets. I wanted a pink one for that. Let's see. This needed one. So I have two that are very feminine, so I could do some really cute, oh, and I did pull this paper out. So I've got this paper, and so I could just cut a pocket out of that if I wanted to. And I had a sheet like that. It's a little bit different floral I could cut a pocket from. Okay, so I chopped up some of my paper into different size pockets. And I'm going to take my circle cutter. Of course, I'm not going to use all these on the Esther Journal, but while I'm doing one for the Esther Journal, I might as well do several for my stash of pockets, right? Okay, so there are the pockets. I'm excited because I've been working on my next kit, and it's going to be about hope, in case I haven't mentioned that yet. And it's going to have bees and daisies, and the color scheme is yellow mainly. There will be pink and other things, but primary color in it is yellow, and bees and daisies are the design elements that I tried to use a lot of. So it's been a lot of fun. It's going to be a mini journal, which I love because Christmas will be coming before you know it. And so this is mini journals. I think I'm going to try and make, I think 5. I don't want to get too many because I get bogged down, but if I make 5 of them, that will give me 4 to give away because I always want to keep one myself. And I'm going to use this one for this one about their beauty treatments. And where did that go? I think it went here. And then I need another one that's real feminine, but I'll go ahead and put these away. Come up with some other idea for a feminine one on the other card. I'm going to go ahead and glue this pocket in before I lose my place. Okay, so then I have this one. Oh, I also glued in, let's see, where did it go? I glued this in, which is the king extending the golden scepter. And this tag goes here, which is where it talks about that when the king saw Esther, she obtained favor in his sight, and the king extended the golden scepter. So there's those 2 pieces. And I'm not sure what I had there, but I guess I've changed my mind about whatever it was. I did glue this one in, and I put some scripture. There was a couple of scripture cards that were in my add-on kit. And this one I folded so it would fit. It's a larger card, but I just folded it in half and put it in there. And then this little piece of ephemera that says chosen. And I do want to hit that with some distress ink. I'm just going to stick that down in here. And let's see. I want the peacock's face to show. That helps me remember how to fold this. And let's see. Oh, and then I took the card. It says Esther means something hidden. That was in the add-on kit. And I just put it in one of these glassine envelopes because it says it's hidden. I just thought kind of a play on that. So I tucked that in here. And let's see, what else did I do? This one's just tucked in here for now. And I've got a tab on it, so I mean, I could glue it in, but I could glue it there, actually. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and, so let's see. You can fold it pretty much either way, but I don't really want this white tab to show, so I'm going to fold it back underneath, and hopefully that'll lay right. Okay, there it is. Okay, so if I glue this in like that, it can be opened up like that. I think this is pretty just without anything, and so, I mean, I don't have to put anything. There is some pink in that. I guess it kind of pulls out. And then we have, and actually, I wonder if that wouldn't be better here. Take these clamps off. I'll have to go over that with some gold ink. I got my gold ink pen here. I'll just touch it up right now while I'm thinking about it. Okay. All right, so that is that. You know, I'm looking for a place. I wonder if this would be a good place to put a string closure with the 2 circles, because you could then open this up and fold it out. So I think I might do that. So let me work on a couple more things and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just remembered what it was I was going to show you, and that is the banner. I took a gold ink pen. So I wrote Esther on here and did just the edges, kind of sloppy actually, but I wanted to get the edges with it. And then I glued little gemstones on, and I'm going to put it in here. On this page, I think. And, woo, it's pretty big. It's almost too big because you want it to kind of stand out like that. I'm going to punch a hole with my awl over here. And then I'm going to tie a knot in it because that's a little bit better way to make it stay. And then, whoops, wait, I need it to be up here actually. So I'm going to tie the knot up here. And same thing over on the other side, right up against it. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to tie it not as close up to that side as I can. Okay. Okay, so there we go. And I think that's it for this video. And I will come back on the next one and show some more things I'm going to do, or that I've done. If you like the video, please click like and think about subscribing. That would be great. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.